we'll be diving into a n8n automation. In this video, we'll be looking at how do we connect an AI agent to a Snowflake database. We'll be using OpenAI Chat GPT-4o Mini, as well as a Snowflake database that contains data on call centers. So it includes key details like the number of locations, number of employees, managers, location ID, and much more. So let's dive in. So here I've already prepared the message. Give me the last 3 entries from the call center table. Let's submit that, and we can see our workflow running. So the message gets sent to the AI agent. The AI agent understands the message, checks the database, checks if there's any data that would fulfill the requirement of the last 3 entries. If so, then it will prepare the SQL to a SQL query needed to retrieve that data. In this retrieve data node, if we see this retrieve data node, we can see that it actually, if we look over here, it connects to another workflow. So this workflow actually has 2 sub workflows. So you can see this is the agentic database search. We also have this data aggregation, and then finally this webhook. So this one is pretty simple. It basically checks, this SQL query, aggregates the data, and basically checks, is there anything in here? If there is, then it will actually use this node, which is important because this actually has the link, right, to the link that we'll be using to access the data. As well as if we look here, it's actually a webhook. So it actually sends this query to the webhook. And if you look over here, here's where the webhook workflow is. So this webhook, waits to get a response or waits to get data, and that's where the query is. It uses that query, executes it, aggregates the data, and then basically puts it into an HTML document. And then it returns that to the webhook. So it responds to the webhook from here, and then that gets retrieved from here. So this one actually calls 2 sub workflows. And then finally, OpenAI basically writes a nice message here. You can view the last 3 entries from the call center. So if we actually go ahead and check this. Okay, well, I already have it over here. For some reason, the link over there is not working. But yeah, you can see the 3 data tables over here. We have all the data, and safe to say it does exist. And then graph view. So we can, if we want to group them, if we want to see them in like a different format or for any sort of analysis, we can do that as well. So very useful for sort of data analysis. We can do a lot of things with it. And hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.